1 2 1 2. evening, everybody. Welcome back to the final regular season home game of the 2025 Everett Jets regular season. While the Jets may be out of the playoff picture, there is still plenty of opportunity for the Jets to make an impact and alter destiny elsewhere. At this rate, with 2 games left, with this being the final regular season home game, it is merely playing for pride and set up for second season in 2026. With that being said, let's get to the starting 11. Then, on this sunny Sunday evening at Lake Stevens High School, here you go for your hometown Everett Jets. A coach in a 4-2-3-1 formation by John Buttle, a formation we're all familiar with. Avery Olson is in between the pipes as usual. Johan Guyton, Rogelio Martinez, Sawyer Waldo, and Brian Davis make up the back line, with Manny Segura and Mateo Herrera running the midfield. The 2 defensive midfielders and the 3 offensive midfielders, we have Mohamed Darbo, Eden Fernandez, Emmanuel Viaga, and Cole Brielson gets the nod as the lone striker. To the visiting GALA FCs, as coached by Dadji Kasim, and they're coming off of a 4-0 loss to your Everett Jets on the reverse picture last Sunday. It's a 3-5-2 formation. Alexis Bojorquez in goal. The 2 mid defenders, Alfredo Perez, Gabriel Mata, and Mustafa Balil. In the 5 midfielders, John Villarcana, Ali Reza Sutude, Alejandro Villaseñor, Pierre Vega, and Eric Hernandez, all the 2 midfielders, with the 2 forwards consisting of Anthony Garcia Huerta and Travis Brownlee getting the nod. Your Everett Jets attacking from left to right across your TV screen, tablet, or computer, wherever you're watching this game, in the blue primary 2025-26 blue kits, while GALA FC moves from right to left in the all black. Now, weather conditions there, the Washington State Weather Board has issued a heat advisory that started Saturday morning and is still issued a proclamation going in until 10 a.m. tomorrow, Monday morning. So referee Christopher Calderon has said that there will be indeed at some point hydration periods, 30 minutes or so into the game. With that being said, GALA FC, Garcia Huerta and Brownlee standing over this as referee Christopher Calderon checks his watch, counts that there are 11 players on the field, sets his clock, and we are underway for a sunny final home game of 2025. And immediately, Eder Fernandez wins the ball. Segura, out wide. Ball comes in, back to Segura, and here's a good ball. This could be dangerous up to the byline. And the GALA struggling early on in this game as the Everett Jets pen them in their own half. Like I said before, these two teams played against each other last Sunday, a 4-0 in the reverse picture, in the away picture at the Everett Jets' old home stadium in the UPSL. The Everett Jets trouncing GALA, a convincing scoreline of 4-0, but it isn't enough for the Jets to make it into the top 4, as at this rate, like I said before, as we started the broadcast, that they are indeed playing for pride. Throw taken quickly, muscled off, and Bojorquez struggling, and Bojorquez, desperate defending right on the borderline, forces a corner out of this. Nathan Fernandez will take it. With that being said, and you see Mohamed Darboe on the right. It's Darboe. Here comes the in-swinger from Aiden Fernandez. Whips that ball into the far post. It's headed up and away. Not fully cleared. But Horkes reins it in with a number of blue and black shirts surrounding him. And GALA attempts to get out of their own half. Out wide to Eric Hernandez. Hernandez drops it to Perez. Switches it all the way. Now, in my era of experience following football at the professional and semi-professional level, it is very rare for coaches to elect to use a 3-5-2 formation, as it's very tricky that you're relying on those two wingbacks to do the overlapping out wide, and it has to be in perfect sync with the two defenders. There's a flicked ball. It will not trouble Avery Olsen, as he has to deal with the sun in his eyes at the start of this first half. We have 3 minutes played. Segura. And the Jets beginning to build a play. As I was saying about getting the scouting look of our opponents, the last team at the professional or semi-professional level that I saw them do, that I saw a coach elect to use a 3-5-2, you have to go back to Greg Van. That's a good ball. Mohamed Darboe skies it over, and he was almost left unmarked and all alone. Mohamed Darboe caused a lot of problems against GALA. And it's actually, wait a minute, this is another corner. Oh, boy. Aiden Fernandez will take this corner again on this near side. Here it comes. The in-swinging ball goes over everybody, and referee Christopher Calderon says that the players weren't ready, or indeed, in fact, actually whistles for a foul or an offside. Possession, back and forth. Jets having a few of the better chances than that of the visitors in GALA. Now, if there's anything that is guaranteed, is that the Jets, that we talked about this several weeks ago with Everett Jets head coach John Butler, he wanted to be more confident in the attack, be more consistent attacking and moving the ball, especially in the final third. And he said, when you put that together, good things tend to happen. There it goes. Guyton cuts inward.
You're winning financial team.
And Bojorquez waves off his defender. Sorry. He's going to take it himself, and nobody's not going to threaten anybody or anything. And it looks like a free kick in favor. It looks like getting muscled off. There's a Jets player being muscled off. Ball gets cleared all the way. Wilson begins the play from out of the back from our goalkeeper. Everett Jets attacking from left to right, and here goes Guyton. He has Garcia Huerta to deal with. Here comes the incoming ball, and it's cleared. Actually, will be a goal kick and another good chance for the Everett Jets. Pace is slow here.
Can you hear me? I was just gonna let you know if you please talk to the lady that does doing stuff and
Sir Walton.
Hey, Keegan, this is Dan. Yeah, they're going to go to the big stairs at the end, and we'll control the entry from there. No food, no drinks.
way more so that not because I care, but just because she looks like she got it.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks, brother.
Thank you. Good.
Throwing on this far side. And back in favor of the Everett Jets. Little flicked in ball frills. And now Garcia, and now it's Hernandez out to Garcia Huerta. Tries a little too long. What a great sliding tackle by Johan Guyton. And the Jets can try to break out of from their own half. They can. Black shirts swarming in the Everett Jets half. And a throw in. A cross was made, but the ball was out and over the line. Long ball switched. Good interlink pass between Guyton as well as the back two central defensive midfielders in Segura and Herrera. Now with the 3-5-4-5-2 formation that Dodgy Kasim has rolled out, if the Everett Jets can isolate one, if not of the two forwards defensively, that could limit the amount of chances and what comes through. Here comes the cross along the deck, and Bojorquez will have no problem with that as he rolls it out wide to his defenders. Double teamed, and now Hernandez can take it himself down this near sideline and cuts inward. Opens up space, switches wide to Carvajal. Carvajal's cross cleared away by the Everett Jets. Well, Avery Olsen hasn't had to do much of a save. He definitely indeed has been called out into action multiple times throughout in this early stages of this first half, within these first 11 minutes. But neither him nor Bojorquez have had to come up and make a big save so far. Now this is Penn-and-Trouble. There's a shot from a very acute angle by Garcia Huerta. Yes. Avery Olson was tested. That was a very acute angle from Garcia Huerta. It's a very tight angle. It would have been impossible to score a goal from that tight as he was penned in on the Jets byline. And here they come again. Blue shirts back. And Frielson moves into the wide midfielder, and Darboe switches as the lone striker, allowing Darboe to turn on the Jets and break away on the counter. Carvajal. Manny Figuera. Easily dispossessed and very good. There's no arrogance, but a poise of coolness in the Jets' possession. As we've almost played 15 minutes, nearly a quarter of an hour here at Lake Stevens High School on this sunny Sunday evening for soccer. This being the final broadcast of the 2025 Everett Jets season. Here it goes, overlap, Gaitan, corner, and a free kick. As they elect to play it quickly, Frielson lobs it across the line and whacked away. And will be another corner for the Everett Jets. GALA struggling on the set pieces. Here's the ball. They head away. And finally, Saddles, they're both drops it back. Straight through the traffic and it pinballs around. And it is forced out. GALA looking stronger than they were in the home fixture about a week ago. Thomas, McCartney in their possession. And he the cross is clear. 18 and element away. Possession back in favor of the Everett Jets. Here could come again, out wide. Santiago. And I believe an offside play is raised on this far side. Ball back to the Hurricanes. Plays it out of the back. And really fumbled as the Jets press high. And here it comes again. Good down the here they come. Ball's taken. Darboe weaves his way. Darboe through! And a incredible save by the Hurricanes. And the upper corner on this side. We all know who's going to be taking this one. Eddie Fernandez on set piece duties. Corner on this corner side. We played 17 minutes. Boucher probably back into the box. Here it comes. Here's the header. Clear the way. Back again. Second. Lumped across and now clear up field. And the GALA could break. Go wide, and here's the chance. GALA drops it, and now it's a bad back pass. And now it's just a break. Starting with the far side, Darboe in the middle. And a free kick in favor of the Everett Jets. Here it comes. On the far side, Young. Gets it off. Nice switch play here. Real quick, here we go. Trying to block a swing and miss it. Falls. There's a shot. Animals around it up for another quarter. Jack's doing a great job of forcing the quarter.
Head over to Soccer Post Everett for the boots, jerseys, and training gear you need to play your best. Find us at 10121 Evergreen Way in Everett, Washington, or visit us at www.soccerpostnorthwest.
Here's a good ball. Here's a good ball.
Soccer Post Everett. Play bold,
In quick succession. Something's got to give here. So take number 2. Here goes another.
Play the music, okay?
There's a quick throw. How wide? A little bit of quick possession from GALA. They switch to the near side. Here they go. Darboe takes it on the field. Gets pushed wide. Darboe's behind it. Lays it up. Swings and misses it. And saves it again. Right at Alexis Mahorkas. That man has had some brilliant saves so far this evening. Here they come, Iaga. Here goes Iaga dancing on one. It pinballs around. GALA struggles to clear their lines. Play out wide. Here gets moved. There goes. Jets having better possession and better percentage of the attacking ability. So far in this match. Collision involving Cole Frielson and just nothing but a talking to Christopher Calderon as Calderon, the referee, comes to the assumption that indeed that there was no malice or no intent involved whatsoever of disrupting anything of anything. Headed up by Davis. Waltall wins it. Herrera, and now Frielson again as they boot it long as Frielson goes to the corner.
It's on the new for the game. Hey. Yeah,
And another free kick in a promising area about from wide, almost as close as good as an act as a set piece. They're staying over Calderon. The referee allows. So here we go. Whipped in ball. Cleared away. Not to a blue shirt. And Herrera to Guyton. Guyton wants people to get ready to crash that box. Guyton switches it to one of the center backs. chance. The ball is cleared all the way, but the Everett Jets let it run out. It will be a goal kick.
I brought 2 extra cases.
Olsen plays it out of the back. There's the long ball. Darbo, a little flicked. We just received confirmation from the referees that indeed that there will be a hydration period around the 30-minute mark of both halves. So we approach 27:44. Again, Everett Jets 0-0 as we approach the half an hour mark and the first of 2 hydration periods. Referees debriefed both teams that while the temperature was at a comfortable 82 degrees Fahrenheit, the field conditions with that artificial turf is going to make that playing surface even that much warmer than the air temperature. So it's not going to make it an ideal. So it's not been, while it is, we're into early June, it's not the most ideal situation to be playing football on if you don't have a grass pitch. As we approach that 30 minutes, will this be the last play before the hydration period? Throwing on this near side. Guyton. To Rogelio Martinez. Switched. From Davis. Sir Walter. He's bounced around from left back into the center back role. Long ball to market like they do on Google for goals.
Jets fans, please visit Global Table Below to sign up to win 2026 season tickets. And also see them to win a family movie night pack. Again, please visit the Global Table Below to sign up to win the 2026 season tickets and win a
It's yours.
movie pack.
Long as it ain't spiked. Right now. All right.
Let me know when it's a goal, and I have a little thing to put up here.
Well, now the play resumes. And the teams return to the pitch. Well, we're still 10 minutes to go. About 15 minutes plus whatever added time in the first half, should there be. It really doesn't act. This stoppage does give a time for both coaches to strategize and analyze and read the field and give any further more instructions from with everybody on the side as play resumes. We will see. There's Darbo. And GALA can make their way and break. Garcia Huerta. He's had several good amount of touches on this. And there's a switch to the long side to Carvajal. Juan Pierre Carvajal. He's got Alvarez Satude. The ball is cleared. Here's to Darbo. Back, build up play. Here's Fernandez out wide to Cole Frielson. Frielson cuts it around Satude. Overlapping option near side. The Jets elect to move it to the far side. Here goes Niaga. Niaga's cross deflected. And ball is one. Ball is one. Here we go again. Ball played out wide. Overloading numbers on this far side. Here we go. Ball straight through. There's a chance. Still not clear. And it's put upfield. Pressed and given away, and the Jets have it. Back in GALA's half of the pitch. Fernandez. There's a little 1-2. Bit of triangle passing. GALA just can't seem to get the ball. A very good, brilliant sequencing. And when will the Jets go? When will the Jets break away here? Switch this near side. Sarah Walter. Pass it off into Guyton. To Walter. Correction, Rogelio Martinez. Here it turns. They're going to switch to the far side. Here's a quick little give and go. Lays it off. And I believe that's Ian Fernandez. Right there. Quick 1, 2. Cut up the middle. Here comes onto the foot of Darbo. Laid off. Dropped back. Here it goes. And here it goes as through! Mohamed Darbo opens the scoring on a beautiful 1-2. Beautiful give and go sequencing. And your Everett Jets pull ahead with a 1-goal-0 lead in the 36th minute. I want to pause. I want to see what's going to happen right here, right now. I'll give you this one. So just like that, after a quick, it wouldn't you be amazed that only after a quick hydration period, it was only 5 minutes in from the break of that hydration period, the Everett Jets opened the scoring. They find themselves a 1-0 yet again on the back of fan favorite winger Mo Darbo. Ball is cleared. And another quick test of Alexis Bojorquez. Just under 7 minutes to go, plus whatever added time. Referee Christopher Calderon decides to elect. And another good chance. That's still around. And a shot and is blocked. And it will be a corner. Another good chance. And there's a chance at a free kick right in a dangerous area. And could this be? And this could be a very dangerous area. Yes.
Jets fans, we have a preview tonight. After the match, be sure to head down to the pitch for a player signing event. Again, please make sure to head down to the pitch after the match for a player signing event hosted by Global Trading. That gets music going. I'm so hot, my brain is foggy.
Two and a half minutes to go. Whatever added time is added on.
Special events of all sizes. With 15 years of experience, their team will make your party truly meaningful. More at
There's another ball that will be left side.
Cheers to great times with the Boozy
That's forward, but rolls it out. Almost the bag and now throw it up by showing him getting a little more tune and trying to point something. Looking to grab a vital equalizer right before the break. Here it goes. Ball shifted. Unfortunately, this can be dangerous. Olsen covers. 60 seconds of regulation time here in the first half. Here it comes. And here it comes. Here comes the crowd. The blitz is over everybody. It's Mike W. Just what a amazing of anybody represents. And now the Jets can break away. Out of the killer. It looks like this guy's thing. For Herrera. And here they come. The Everett Jets looking. And here they come again. Out wide. There's the break. Blazing it up. This can be dangerous. And the other Jets secure a first half lead. It's 2 goals to go. Yeah. At Lake Stevens High School. Emmanuel Mariagas makes it very comfortable for the Everett Jets. Goals are coming from the two wingers, and behind that, they're bowling down the arc. 10 minutes apart, and right before the additional first half stoppage, putting the Jets in a very comfortable position here. And we still have another second half yet to be played. For second half after the East match Well, here we go for the second half. The final regular season home match of 2025. Your Everett Jets attacking from right to left across your radio dial, tablet, smart device, TV screen, or wherever you're tuning in. As the Everett Jets are fired up and ready to go here. Christopher Calderon, who we've just found, is the lead referee in Washington State. We didn't realize this until we started the broadcast of the second half. Checks his watch, checks that the appropriate number of players are on the pitch. And we are underway at Lake Stevens High School for one final time. And immediately, the Jets come out of the gate. Here we go. Manny Segura, pounded by Satude or Eric Hernan. Those are Jean-Pierre Carvajal. Segura. Little give and go from Niaga. And now a little breakaway, Niaga. Niaga will fire the shot well wide. And it goes off the netting of, I believe, the shot putter, the javelin area of the track. And it will be a goal kick as Bojorquez will take the goal kick. Here comes GALA. Crossed in. Flick header. The cross header flancing across Olsen's goal. And GALA recovers. And they'll be knocked up and out and away. And GALA has to restart. Everett Jets keeping good possession. Oh. Cave, but it's got to be Cave. Well, then we just found out there was a change. Well, Marcus's day is come to a close, and it is actually Case Javany coming in at second half. While he's still wearing the number 71. I guess they don't have an extra uniform for league regulations, but the lesson the referee allowed that did not matter. And a free kick. Avery Olsen. Well,
Look up and I go, what the?
Allows me to do all the little things and get the score.
Everett Jets
Take care of
possessing the ball well. No fear. No fear. And no problem. No problem like they've had in the previous matches. They struggled. Just going. Now here's a good long ball. And it's misread and it's out for a throw in. Actually in favor of the Everett Jets. Here they come. Ball switched over. Darbo. Out wide to Guyton. And a free kick. All right, let's go. Free kick. There's a lofted ball, and it's headed away. Rahila Martinez, or Herrera. Segura, Herrera. They've done very well in the tandem with that central defensive midfielder, so it takes the pressure off. Here's Guyton. Dropped back. Play switched to Brian Davis. Right below us. Brian Davis on the overlap. Good possession. They're going to switch it again. Rahila Martinez out wide to Guyton. And here comes Guyton. And there's an overlapping ball. Here it goes Guyton. He's in the area. The shot. Oh, they can. Oh, you know they can. And the Everett Jets find themselves up by 3-0 in minute 53. And in the 53rd minute, the Everett Jets find themselves in similar situation that they did a week ago at Goddard Stadium at the campus of Jackson High School.
Jets goal by number 15, Johan Guyton.
is cleared, and it looks like Manuel Yaga struggling and limping. He's not himself, and he goes down. Manuel Yaga. And oh dear, this is not a good sign. Manuel Yaga, the goal scorer, Mohamed Arbel, signaling to the Everett Jets fans across the pitch that there will be a need of a substitution. And it looks like Xavier Copeman will be stripped to come on as the visiting trainer Arbel discussing and this is not a good sign at all. Yaga, a promising winger who has had a promising match this game. There's all sorts of headache for mine. And indeed, the substitution we make so. Manuel Yaga comes out after 60 minutes. It was a very appropriate stint of a time for Yaga, and he did what was expected of him. He leaves the game with a goal to his tally. Well done there, Mr. Yaga. And we've talked about this on the broadcast with the ability of Mohamed Arbel. We talked about who is going to complement Arbel in that wing position. And then we've gone through players like Lamin Deva and Mohamed Arbel, among countless others that have come through. As Arbel continues to stay on the team and has been able to be come back by Jets ownership and Everett Jets head coach John Bottle year after year, we've always wondered, is with Arbel, who will complement him, even though it's not a 4-4-2 formation, who will complement him on the wing, but allows Arbel to get sometimes unmarked and have less defensive focus on him. And that's the shame we lost a very good player tonight, as you can see. The trainer Yaga walking behind Gala's goal. And you can already see the goalkeeper this company having to deal with the sun in his eyes. This thing has the Jets are more than relieved to play the psychological head games going on. Yeah. And the Everett Jets have successfully controlled this game.
We have a substitution for Everett Jets FC.
And there's the announcement.
Emmanuel Yaga, replaced by number 16, Xavier Copeman.
Xavier Copeman getting his Everett Jets debut, and it's as the Everett Jets have been able to have an additional guest player squad going, and we've had plenty of players come through and come on and make immediate impact in the short time, for the short work again, because we do not have a 16 to 32 game season, as the most regular season for summer for soccer can vary about 8 to 9 games a season. So it's very difficult to have guest players, but the Jets have managed to strike gold in the guest signings. That range is some of them include, would you believe it if I said that sounder midfielder Kalana Costa Rienzi played for the Everett Jets 3 years ago. So there is a possibility that whatever the level where because Costa Rienzi was using his time on a temporary loan to continue match fitness before the UW season when he attended University of Washington as a player and student athlete. They scored a goal, and he was giving us totally athletic. I think Georgia took water ball out of his goal and left his net exposed. That was my first regular season game actually called the Jets win. And then comes 2022 where the Jets obliterated. There's a shot and forcing Henry Olsen to make the save. And it looks like there is a substitution. And
and it's not playing. We muted it. Did we do anything?
Yeah, so we're gonna get close. I want to jump to live. It looks like in the live stream, but
play is made. There's a good overlapping ball. And it will be out for a goal kick.
and I started using it for keyboard because I've been trying to like change the spool and whatever it is for the mouse pad.
Well, this is glorious. Summer intro to soccer. Good catch. And a free kick in favor of Gala. Gala will play it. Gala will play it. That's an interesting. Christopher Calderon allowed the shortest free kicks. The shortest free kicks and a throw in. We played 70 minutes, 20 minutes plus whatever added time to go. Oh! Oh! There will not be any problems. Free kick. The ball gets bounced around. Another throw in. Brian Davis. Davis will throw it. Zavetti. Gaveny. Gaveny. That's a blocked ball. And it will not trouble Avery Olsen. And that'll be it. Muhammad Darbo's evening has come to an end. And Eduardo Cisneros comes in with the game pretty much all said and dusted, although many fans would probably feel dispassionate of John Bodel's decision to take Darbo off after he's got a goal to his tally. Hydration period. Come in for Gala. Not that it will matter any much or so, or to alter the script of the match today. On the scenario, your Everett Jets are up by 3-0 with 19 minutes plus whatever added time added on, which has been a very commanding game for your Everett Jets, as they have controlled the match and kept the cookie jar well out of Gala's reach. Here goes out wide. Here they go. Out wide. This is going to be a chance. He's in the goal. Wow, what a save by Caveney. And pinballs off a Gala player and off a Jets player for a Gala throw-in. And John Buttle. Here it goes. Jets have possession. Switch to Brian Davis. Davis rolls it all the way back. Jets have switched the field of play from near side to far side very well this game, except right there. And a free kick there of Gala. Oh, we're coming up. 90 seconds till the next hydration period. Now, the one player that still is on is a free kick. Here comes the ball. Caught by Avery Olson, and he read it well. It did not trouble Mr. Avery Olson remotely.
We're fighting American football.
Well, the players have returned from the hydration period, and the score still remains at 3-0. Gala has made a couple of changes.
Yeah.
Two of the three defenders have left. Mustafa Balil is out, and so too is Alfredo Perez. In comes Ashley Kibue and Evan Sarabirikov. Kibue and Sabirikov come in.
Spring season. That's my only. So I don't get this whole 2-week thing. That's just money. But you could just charge us more money.
Olsen holds and rolls it very conservatively with no threat whatsoever. And the Jets will try to break out here. Tumbled and tripped and tumbled down by two Gala players as one of our midfielders was in a Gala sandwich. And John Buttle's unhappy about that as referee Christopher Calderon has to talk to and the floodlights just come on. 78 minutes, over 10 minutes to go, plus whatever added time. Calderon has talked to the ref to bubble now, and the play is allowed to resume. Here it goes. Copen can't keep it in play.
We had more fans of the away game than they did. Was it more than? No. Okay.
Is it going?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I was shocked at how much of a Jets turnout we had at an away game. I was like, shit. It's really easy. Right. And I'm like, it's just such an easier location to get to. Like when the Lakers got away at Staples Center. Right. Yeah. So it's like
Olsen had to clear it. My goodness. And a shot shanked awfully. That may be one of the most horrible shanked shots I have ever seen. And it's not going to it is not going to trouble the Jets. It sums up Gala's play all evening long. And there's a
Jets fan, just a reminder that after the match, be sure to head down to the pitch for a player signing event. To get there, you will go to the right of the field, all the way down to the long staircase that goes down to the pitch, and Jets staff will be down there to direct you. Again, there will be a signing event after the game tonight. Make sure to go down to the right of the field, go down the stairs. Jets staff will be there along with Global Credit Union, and they will have photos and things for you to sign. Thank you. Additionally, Kona Ice will stay on station for after the game.
It looks like Johan Geite.
yes. Still in. No.
Here they go. Aiden Fernandez. So Rocha goes into the center back position. Here they come. Long ball switch out wide to Rogelio Martinez. Switch. Walter has actually moved to the left back position below. And in the area, Gala tries to swing it across, and nothing can happen. And here comes Copen, motoring down this sidewalk, and he's in on goal.
Jets fans, that wraps up an intense fight between the Everett Jets and GALA FC. 3 for the Jets, 0 for our guests. And now please make your way down to the right-hand side of the field, down to the stairs. Meet up with our Jets staff, and they will get you down onto the field after the players take their break, get some water, and they're going to come over and do some signing for you. And on your way out, make sure to grab some Kona Ice.
It's cleared. Ball is cleared. And another substitution is about to be made for the Everett Jets. It's Noah Bear. Bear comes on. He is stripped. It could possibly be Hayden Fortier. It looks like it's Hayden Fortier. It's certainly been a very commanding game by the Everett Jets. Play. Well, it certainly has been a complete package from the Everett Jets from start to finish. Little struggles during the beginning of the season. They have done all they need to get. And oh, there's a player down. It's Eduardo Roca. And did he get whacked on that breakaway? Roca gets up, but he's in discomfort. As Christopher Calderon examines and signals to the bench that the trainer needs to come down and well, it has been a complete performance. There will be a lot of substitution. One last play in the cards, and he's taking a free kick just on the edge of the 18, about 25 yards away, 25 to 28 yards away from the free kick. And that's blocked it. Put it upfield and away and out. Headed away. 1 minute to go. So the referee added time that the referee Christopher Calderon has. It has been well, the Jets are not going to the playoffs. They definitely closed off the homestand, the regular supersede their home record and giving the fans a proper send-off with the hopes and promise that the team will adjust and be ready for competitive play going into 2026. Great kick with 40 seconds left to play. This certainly should be the last free kick of the game. Here goes the ball, long ball, and Olsen will clear. There will be no problems whatsoever that Olsen will have. Referee Chris will call around. 8 seconds left of time. Look at Olsen. Olsen leaves it, and referee Chris will call around and says that indeed he has seen enough. You haven't just finished the rating of the home stand, a convincing 3 goals to 0 over GALA